Okay, guys, welcome to Triple Scoop. I'm so excited that we finally get to talk about Laufey. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dean. I'm joined with Zach, John, and Miles. Guys, I've been waiting so long to talk about Laufey. I cannot believe that not a lot of people know who Laufey is. And she just released an album, August 22nd, 2025. Matter of Time. I've been waiting for it for a very long time. So I'm going to put you guys onto this album. You guys ready? Okay. None of you guys, I know, Miles, you kind of like listen to her like a little bit, right?
Yeah. So I've been waiting for an album, and then the time I don't focus on her, listen to her too much, then she released the album. Like,
Yeah.
What is this?
August 22nd, I think was the exact date that it dropped. I had it marked on it was circled on my calendar for like at least a month when I heard it was going to drop.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm dead serious. So let me ask you a very important question. Are you guys into jazz music?
Of course.
Jazz
Yeah.
music?
We
Like,
did,
nice. Okay. So, like, do you guys listen to pop music?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that she's the perfect mixture of jazz and pop. She's an Icelandic Chinese singer. She is literally like a perfect mix of two. I haven't really heard anything like that. I played saxophone like my whole life. So like I love jazz music. I'm a sucker for good jazz music. So like when I heard her for the first time, I was like, ooh, okay. Like it's good. It's really, really good. So wait, what was your favorite song that Laufey made before the album? If you could pick, like favorite song.
Falling Behind.
Falling Behind.
Or
is good.
Bewitched.
Bewitched is good too. I think if for people listening, you guys might have heard the song. Do you know the song From the Start?
No.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when the, okay.
We're the complete outliers here. We don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So anyways, it's a really good mix of jazz and pop. Best song in the album, if you guys want to listen to it. It's called Lover Girl. Really, really good song. Good chorus, super catchy. If you heard me clapping in the beginning, that's the chorus, or that's like right after the chorus. And at like concerts or whatever, like you'd think like someone just won like the Nobel Peace Prize with how many people were like clapping like during that part, like in syncopation with the beat. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
That's interesting. Is that even a word?
Syncopation?
Yeah.
It isn't. It is in fact a word.
Wow, that's crazy.
Listen, bro, I played music for like I'm a nerd, okay? Trust me. Anyways, another song, I'm actually gonna go through the album a little bit. A song that caught my attention that you guys might have heard on like TikTok or something. It's called Sabotage. How many of you guys listen to Billie Eilish at all?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Oh,
Okay, do you know the song Happier Than Ever though?
Yeah, I've heard it. I think
Okay,
for sure.
so like, you know the second part of Happier Than Ever where it like, it's just like, stuff just hits the fan. Like she just starts screaming, like, you see her hearing the guitar and everything. Like, that's kind of like how Sabotage is like at the end.
Isn't that the name of a Beastie Boys song, too?
I don't know.
Am I the only person who knows who Beastie Boys
Yeah,
are?
bro. I see we all got very different like
Yeah.
Music
types
taste.
of music going on here. Have any of you heard of Clairo?
Yes.
You've heard of
Yes.
Clairo? Okay.
That is my woman.
I love Clairo. Clairo's great. So
I'm so out of the loop.
Clairo actually did vocals in one of the songs.
I
The
definitely
song
gotta
is
listen to the album.
called Mr. Eclectric. So basically, that song's kind of funny. It's basically like, do you guys know the trend of, I forget the exact, of the performative
Oh,
male?
yeah.
So basically, that song is just making fun of performative males. And like everyone makes fun of me because they say I'm a performative male, but like I don't have matcha on me, I don't have a labubu on me. Like, stop saying that. Just let a brother listen to Laufey in peace, all right? Like, please. So,
What does that even mean, though?
performative male. It's like people who try and like, I can't explain it. It's like a certain type of like demographic. Basically, like they act a certain way to try and pick up women.
Yeah, basically
Like they
that's
listen
the
to
short form of
Laufey,
it.
they listen to like artists like Clairo.
They have
listen
like,
to
air
yeah,
plugs.
like they got the matcha, the labubu.
They got good fashion.
They love to
sense.
read good like baggy clothes.
Yeah.
Like it's just like if you look it up, you'll see like the
Sounds like a European guy.
Yeah.
kind of, but like no, it's pretty funny. So that song basically is just like making fun of like that, like those types of people that just like act that certain type of way to try and pick up women. And Clairo is the vocal, or his backup vocals in that song. So that's a song for you.
Yes.
You would like that song, Miles. It's a good one.
Yes.
So I guess what we can do now is what types of like give me a certain scenario, and then I'll try and put you guys onto a song in the album. So do you want to start, Zach? Like just give me like a type, like a mood, a style, and I can try and like put you on to like a song here.
I don't know, I'll give you a couple of things I listen
Okay,
to,
okay.
genre-wise at least.
Okay.
So I'm like, what do you call it? Like an old head? Is that what you call that? Where it's like I listen to older music, like
Okay.
90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s. I've gone before that too, right? 40s and everything.
Okay.
I do listen to some modern stuff, of course, right?
Okay.
But I listen to more of the older stuff.
Okay, so if you would like older stuff, like more calm, there's actually like ballads like in the like as interludes in the album, and that's like more instrumental stuff. Like, is that kind of like where you're gearing towards?
I kind of listen to like a broad range of stuff. I like rock,
Okay,
pop,
okay.
hip hop stuff in the past, right?
I feel like if you're looking for like a more of an older like kind of style, more quaint, you would like Clockwork. Write that down
Clockwork.
because I know you're gonna listen to it after. It's called Clockwork.
Maybe.
It kind of sounds a little bit like a Christmas song to start off. Like it's a good like old timey feel. Like it's a good song. It's a good song. Miles was listening to it earlier. Did you like that song?
Yeah, it gave me very Christmas.
It did, right? It did. All right, John, give me a song.
So,
Or give me a style.
yeah,
like a mood.
my genre's kind of open, so I'll go off of a feel for it.
Okay.
I'm a big upbeat person. I listen to music. It's usually
Upbeat?
like my therapy kind of thing.
Lover Girl.
So, okay.
Lover Girl. That's all you, bro. Lover Girl. Like it is actually like I think it is her best song. Objectively speaking, by far her best song. Like I know a lot of people we've mentioned from the start. Like Lover Girl is her best song. Like it is so good. Like it was literally my chest press PR like like a month ago. Like that is how good, I'm dead serious. Like it's fire. Trust me. Miles, give me a scenario.
Scenario
Yeah.
is me going back to my dorm late night. The air's just and like the moon's out.
Okay. There's a few. Snow White. Snow White. Snow White's a good one. Basically, that's like, or, there's a few. Too Little, Too Late. That's another one. Clean Air. I'm gonna go with Snow White though. Very slow, very quiet. Like gets you in your feels. Like if there's someone like you're crushing on, good song to listen to there. So, it's a great album. You guys will all love it. But that's unfortunately all the time I could talk about Laufey for hours, but that's all the time I have. Thank you guys for listening to the first segment of Triple Scoop. We are going to send it over to the next shoot.
Triple Scoop. We're so back. We're so ready to talk about summer blockbusters. I'm here joined with Frank, Tara, and Miles, some good friends of mine. And guys, how we doing? Triple Scoop is back.
I am absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm ready to talk about my favorite movie this summer, which I'll say in a couple minutes. But it's gonna be. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. First shoot for me for the year. Excited to talk movies. I'm a big movie buff, so looking forward to it.
I love movies.
Oh my God, I love that attitude. But we're ready to start with probably one of my favorite movies of the summer, F1.
Oh my God, I guess I can't say it
know
now
Frank,
because
Frank is holding back his excitement to talk about this movie.
F1.
So Frank, I'm gonna let you start with this one.
Okay, so for context, I had not been in a movie theater in like 10 years, probably prior to going to this
Wow.
movie. Like I'm just like, I walked into a movie theater, I was like, damn, I haven't been here in a while. But F1 brought me back to the movie theaters, and it was worth it. It was an amazing movie. Brad Pitt is such a good actor. The plot was awesome. I'm a big F1 fan. In general, I watch the races a lot, even though they're at crazy times, like at like 3 a.m. and like 8 a.m. But I still watch them. But yeah, no, it was a good movie. I think that the story at the end, the final race too, was awesome.
You know what? I think what was that movie? 3 hours?
It
4
was
hours?
like 3 hours.
It was a long movie,
long
but you know what? It was perfect. I think it was perfect. I think the racing scenes were awesome. I think they were
were.
engaging. And I'm not a big fan of those sport storylines where it's like one person competing against another, but I really liked it.
You know what I really liked about it? I liked that they got actual F1 drivers in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
they had like Lewis in it. They had I think Max was in it too.
I
Like
think Max was in it.
They were like kind of big parts of the plot too. Like in the final race, like it was Lewis Hamilton was part of that big final battle. So I love that part of it. I love getting the real people involved.
My favorite part is Brad Pitt's character when he's like in that like state of mind of the float state, because he was talking about it for a long time, and to see it in that shot where he's driving the car and everybody's silent and they're all like, oh, he got into the flow. And I was like, yo, that's such a scene, because I was like, I got chills from that because I was excited and I was waiting for that scene. I think the tension between Brad Pitt and Damson Idris characters were really good, because they were like the young and the older guy, and it was like they were battling heads, but it made them into a great team. And overall, the cinematography, especially with the cars, like the races of like them going past cars and stuff, was like pretty good.
And there's scenes where they even break down like how the car is made, how the car drives in certain conditions, and they just make them look like they're flying sometimes. But speaking of flying, Superman.
Ooh, that was a good transition.
That was a
But
good transition.
Superman-
I had that cooking. Come on now.
Superman was really good. I think it's a good start for the DCEU, because I feel like people were like talking crap about that really badly. And I think David Cornsweet, is that his name? David Cornsweet? He's a pretty good Superman. I think he gave the energy, he gave that like good humanity, heart to heart, and like enjoyment of it. And Lex Luthor was a D1 hater. That's all I gotta say.
He was my favorite character. He was somehow my favorite character. I mean, that movie was just so upbringing and lighthearted that like usually the Superman movies with what's his name? Just the recent ones have been kind of dark, but like this one was very uplifting and funny, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and it definitely brought me back to the theater a whole lot more.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I don't watch Marvel movies. So like, you know, what, is it even a Marvel movie?
It's DC.
Okay.
Me personally, I didn't see it. I still want to, but he's already got bonus points because he's a Philly guy. So, you know, I think that he's already a good Superman.
Also, speaking about flying, How to Train Your Dragon came out with a remake.
Yep.
You know, I know you really wanted to talk about
I
this film.
did. Okay. I was looking forward to this the second I saw the trailer in theaters. I forget what I was seeing. But, you know, I got my cherry vanilla Diet Coke, my go-to for the movies.
Oh, you know it's serious.
Oh, it's serious. It was so serious. And, like, it was just awesome. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the original, but the way that they adapted, some of the shots were literally exactly copied from the original. And I feel like it didn't look cheesy the way that they did Toothless, which I thought was good. But, you know, it was really cool. I mean, for those of you who haven't seen it, you know, it's about a village who hates dragons, but obviously the main character is training him. But personally, I like that vibe more than Superman in terms of flying protagonists, but it was really good, especially like the landscapes and everything like that.
Now, what would you say? Would you say the original is better or this one?
See, I might get a lot of hate for this because normally, like, I would go with the classics, but I feel like this one I liked a lot better. Actually, it depends on the day. I think Mason Thames did a really good job at playing Hiccup, so I feel like I wasn't disappointed by that at all. But I think my final answer would probably be the newer one, I think.
Is this the fourth movie in the series?
I mean, they actually had like TV shows and everything, so
Right, I remember that.
if you're counting all
But like
that.
movie-wise, is it four?
I mean, if you're going in chronological, it's a remake of the first, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the fourth.
When did the original come out?
Oof.
Like, is it like was it
no.
recent or like long?
Early
You got me feeling
2000s,
like
I
Unc
forget.
trying to
Okay.
think of that.
Yeah.
But speaking of four, Fantastic Four came out this summer.
I saw that. I saw a trailer for that movie. I didn't watch it, but like I saw a trailer for it.
Bro, we
How
gotta
was
get
the
you to
trailer,
a Marvel
Frank?
movie.
Frank, we're not talking about the trailers of movies. We're talking about the movies.
I actually saw the trailer during when they showed the trailers for on the movies. I saw it before the F1 movie.
I know, Miles, you said you saw the movie.
Yes, I think the movie was pretty interesting because especially Quicksilver, is it Quicksilver or Silver Surfer?
It's,
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was interesting
that
how
5
like
times.
her character was able to do certain things. I'm like, yo, why is she cooking? And then you had Sue, she was like, she was hitting the and then you had like Patrick, what's his name? Pedro Pascal.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he's in everything. Like I'm low key tired of him, but like he did his thing with Mr. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then Human Torch. Human Torch was really like I feel like they did Human Torch really well. He had like some humanity to him. He wasn't cocky all the time. He had like some story, some character development. And then Mr. Thing was just cool. He was just doing his thing.
So I guess since we reflected on some of our summer movies, guys, I'm gonna put it to a vote. What do you guys think was the best movie of the summer?
You know my answer.
I think personally, it's a big tie between Superman and F1. Because I think Superman not changed the culture, but like people were talking about all the time. People were talking about being nice. Punk Rocker was like #1, I think, on Apple Music or Spotify. But like, I think it was a very uplifting movie, and you know, everyone's got to be a little nicer nowadays. Yeah. Frank? Yeah. No, I'm asking. What do you think?
F1.
F1?
F1.
Yeah, you want to elaborate?
What about you, Tara?
Even though I only saw How to Train Your Dragon, I'm gonna have to go with Superman.
Ooh. It's a toss-up, but F1.
F1. So F1 is the winner. I can't disagree with you guys. F1 was a really, really good movie. Did you see it in IMAX?
No, I didn't.
Are
I
you
just saw it.
serious?
I saw it in normal theaters. Yeah.
Oh my God, you missed out.
Yeah, no.
You missed out.
I maybe in the future we'll see.
But you know what, guys? You won't miss out with this next segment. Coming to you soon.
Hey guys, welcome to our final segment of Triple Scoop for this week. I'm Tara and I'm joined by Ava, Frank, and Ant. And today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things to talk about, which is this season of Dancing with the Stars. I don't know if you guys are big fans, and I'm just going to start this off by saying I'm not going to this bias at all. I'm totally unbiased for this entire conversation. So with that being said, I'll just start off by asking, what's everybody's top pick, or like, are we familiar with the cast of this season, or what's the deal? What's going on?
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty familiar with the cast. I feel like I've seen so much on social media all about this season. I feel like it's totally stacked with celebs that are like kind of all throughout. We have people that like are a bit older and people who were like super popular in the 90s, and then we have athletes, we have like influencers, so I think it's a really good cast. I'd have to say, totally unbiasedly, that I think Robert Irwin is going to win.
That's my pick personally. I think he absolutely killed his drive with Whitney on week 1. So
very impressive. I was not expecting it, and
me neither.
killed it.
It's not like it runs in his family with Mirrorball champs. But what about you, Frank?
Yeah, I watched Dancing with the Stars. I watched one season when I was younger, and it was actually the season that Alfonso won, and he's actually hosting it now. So like, you know, it's pretty crazy like how far we've gone. I think that was like 10 years ago now. But in terms of this season, I haven't watched the first 2 episodes, but I do know some of the cast members. I know Mr. Robert Irwin because I can't stop hearing about him. It feels like every day I'm getting a TikTok in my DMs about Mr. Robert Irwin. So, you know, I know him. I know Alex Earl. She's actually local to where I live in New Jersey, and I know her. I know Baron Davis, NBA player. I know a couple of the pros too. Val he's been around for a while. Mark, Riley Arnold, Whitney. Whitney was the one that won with Alfonso. Now she's with Robert Irwin, if I remember correctly. So there's a few names familiar with, but I haven't really watched the season yet. But I don't know. All this Robert Irwin talk. Like maybe I might just start watching.
What about you?
I was gonna say the same thing. I think Rob has like obviously he's the fan favorite, but when I watched it, I see why. You know, he's got everything. He's got the moves. I think even the song choices that they gave him, like the first one, "Born to Be Wild." I mean, that was like the perfect.
It fits him perfectly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
And well, his dad was a legend, and I think that Alex and Val, they definitely got that going on. I think that's, you know, she's a professional, he's a professional. Both of them together, I think they're going to be like the powerhouse couple.
And on topic of, sorry to cut you off.
No, you
on topic of Robert Irwin, like he has an entire country behind his back.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Like, come on.
King of Australia.
Like, I actually saw one of his TikToks, and like I went to the comments, and like the Australia TikTok account, the official Australia TikTok account was like commenting, and I was like, that's like they're like an entire country's behind your back, and I was like, wow, like this guy's really got that much support. It's like kind of crazy.
When you go on like the YouTube page, like all the performances, they have like a couple thousand views. His has, I think, like 1.4 million. Like that is insane.
Really?
And it's only going up. Yeah.
So it's more than like everybody else.
Yeah, it's like way more.
And it's really crazy because Robert Irwin's only 21, so that's like he
Yeah.
could be going to school with us. I mean, obviously we're not in Australia, but going on to the different generations that are shown in this year's cast, you know, we've got something for everybody. We have Alex Earl, like we said previously, who is very popular on TikTok and online and everything like that. And then we have Dylan Efron, Zac Efron's brother. They do qualify him as like an influencer online. I haven't seen his stuff, but definitely something for that generation as well. And then we also have Elaine Hendricks. So if you're not familiar with her, she was in The Parent Trap. And then of course, Lauren from Fifth Harmony. There's a lot of great picks this year. One thing though that's been getting a lot of backlash I've noticed on TikTok is the different levels of experience with dance. So there's two people in particular that I personally would not like to see them go to the finale. Maybe once again, I'm not biased because I want Robert to go, but what's her name? We have Whitney from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. She went to school for modern dance. I feel like that one's a little bit different, so she didn't necessarily do ballroom, but that leaves to previous seasons where people like Charlie D'Amelio and other people that are experienced definitely go close, if not win it all.
Can I ask like a question like related to that? So I feel like there's always been like a gap in like people's skill levels with dancing, like in the seasons that I've watched. Is this like a problem like this year in particular, or this season in particular, or has it like always been like an issue?
I feel like we've seen that here and there. It just depends on who the celebrity is for how much people disagree with it.
Does the pro matter too?
I mean, it depends on who they're paired with. I feel like it's kind of like a lottery.
Yeah.
And of course, if you win the year prior, they usually put you with somebody who's not expected to go totally far. We saw that with Jenna Johnson, who won last year with Joey Grazadeh from The Bachelor. And she just got out this week, actually, with Corey Feldman from The Goonies. In the past, we saw Zendaya. She did really well, and she is an experienced dancer, but she does have a big following. So we didn't see that much of a controversy. JoJo Siwa was also on, who literally was on the show.
That's like, that one's a little crazy.
Dance Mom. So, you know, I feel like it depends on who it is. Alec Baldwin's wife is on this year. She is a skilled ballroom dancer.
I think that's ridiculous.
And it's crazy. She's amazing, unfortunately. But
So is she like one of the favorites to win?
no,
Yeah.
everybody wants her home.
Well, everyone wants her to go home because she has that
Because
experience.
she's,
Yes.
So it's like an unfair advantage. They think.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the votes didn't matter from the viewers, she would definitely go to the finale. But popularity, we're seeing Robert Irwin, we're seeing Alex Earl, and we're seeing Whitney. I think that those are going to be our final three. I'm definitely forgetting a few people. Like we have like Andy, I forget his last name,
Andy
Reid.
Richter. I think he's
Richter.
going to be the underdog. I think
I
that
think
he's
so,
slowly been
too.
improving, and he's going to come back swinging.
Absolutely.
You know who else I'm really impressed with is Jen from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, especially because she's only a couple months postpartum, right? Which I think is just like crazy to her, like being in this role. So I feel like that's really cool. Danielle, I keep forgetting everyone's last name, but she was Topanga. And I feel
Fisher?
like,
Danielle
yes,
Fisher.
Fisher.
Official?
Yeah,
Official, I think it is.
correct. I think like all these people I'm like very impressed with. Like I didn't really know what to expect kind of watching everyone, and I think everyone's like skill level is better than I was ever expecting it to be.
Definitely. I feel like we saw a lot of improvement from the week prior already. It's only week 2. Speaking to the weeks to come, we are going to see a lot of great theme nights. We're going to have a Wicked night. We're having, of course, the Halloween, Disney, and everything like that, and we just had One Hit Wonders. I'm definitely curious to see who will be doing what for each week. I'm excited, especially for Disney night. I feel like they could definitely get Robert Irwin with some Lion King action or something related to that. But the next question I have, you know, we see a lot of different dance styles throughout the show. We have the jive, the cha-cha, the mambo, the tango. Do you guys have a favorite?
The jive, hands down, is mine. I feel like it's so like lively, and I just love it. Yeah.
You can never go wrong with a little tango. That's
I
what
was
I'd
going to
say.
say the jive too. It's just insane. So much high energy, you know.
I definitely like the jive. It's quick moving. Back to the next topic of the pros. We have a lot of good things to come in the future. You know, we have Robnik from the Eras Tour, who's new as a pro. Definitely a lot of exciting things to come. But, you know, that's going to be everything we have for today for this week's segment. And we'll see you next week at Triple Scoop.
Tonight, I can take the heat, baby. Best believe that's the moment I shine. 'Cause every romance shakes and it bends. catch me dancing.